Some of y'all really be believing that y'all give somebody something. We already got our own power. We don't need you to give us any type of confidence. We don't need you to give us any type of permission to be a certain way. We don't need you to come over and think that it's okay to be told what to do. I'm confident within myself, and there's nothing about that you could take away or give. I already have that. Only thing you need to do as a partner is to reciprocate that. Okay? That's what you need to do. And if that is something that you don't want to do, such as, you one of them that want to break me down to try to build me up to your liking, then I'm not the one for you, because you need to get a woman that actually aligns with you. That's why when you're around here, we ain't got no relationships that are real anymore, because y'all try to force it with the wrong person because you're greedy and insecure. Because you have an agenda to get as many women as you want to in your life, and then you want to excuse it by saying that, oh, a man's gonna be a man. That, I'm sorry, when you say stuff like that, it sounds like you less than. It sounds like you're way less. It sounds like you have no value when you say stuff like that, because you have no discipline. You lack integrity, discipline, and you lack the respect. If you want respect and you want to talk about respect, it's because it's something you got to earn. Then you need to do the same thing in a relationship. But like I said, you don't own that. You earn that. That's it. Some of y'all ladies out there, y'all really need to know how to carry y'all's poker face. Y'all sit here and y'all wanna, y'all don't know how to play the game with these dudes. And 9 times out of 10, they're gonna call you a thought. They're gonna call you a hoe. They're gonna call you everything under the sun when you play the game as they play it. But the truth of the matter is, they really don't care. They'll hit anything. They've proven time and time again over the last past generations. They'll hit anything when they need to, when they want to, because they lack, what should I say? Some of these dudes out here, they really be lacking that discipline. So with that being said, girls, like, what you worried about him saying a word against you for? What you worried about him calling you out your name for, and telling the streets? He gonna tell in the streets, then that lets you further know what type of man he is. Okay, he got too much bitch in his chest for me. But for y'all out here allowing these men to take from you, they never could take anything from you. You allowed that idea to play a victim. Stop victimizing yourself, baby, because at the end of the day, they live for that shit. They do. Y'all need to carry your poker face. As soon as they fuck up and as soon as they say some dumb shit, be like, oh, okay, touche. Don't talk to them again. Don't entertain them even begging you in the future. Do not give them that again. Period. Y'all are too toxic. Y'all are too beautiful to be toxic, but you toxic. And you allow this shit to continuously play, and that's why y'all lose every time. Y'all don't know how to really play it. And some of the dudes love the idea that they get to play on y'all's insecurities because you show them. You want to force this idea that you can trust them. No, they need to earn that. They need to earn that. I made a mistake when I was younger. I made a mistake when I was in these relationships. I gave this person a clean slate when they showed me and they told me out their own mouth they don't trust nobody. They told me that they don't trust nobody. They told me all their issues and stuff like that. That's not them being vulnerable. They're warning you through and through. They're telling you out their own mouth that they're going to treat you like an emotional punching bag. They're going to treat you like others have treated them in the past. And 9 times out of 10, it ain't so much that they have childhood trauma. Some of these dudes really are manipulative bitches because they were raised by manipulative bitches. Okay? I just don't see a difference in some of these dudes with that same problem being in the household, and they got all that bitch in their chest, actively being a parent in the baby mama's house or the mother of the children's house, whatever you want to call it. Because at the end of the day, there's too much feminine energy in the house any damn way. I might as well be by myself. You know what I'm saying? That's just dumb. Just because you exist, that doesn't mean that you're there. So let's just put that out there, dumb bitch. But yeah, some of you women, y'all need to get yourself together and stop using that as an excuse. Stop using your vulnerability against people, because you're going to end up finding the wrong one every single time. And you're going to continue to be messed up every single time. That's not that person's problem. They make sure that when they go out the door, that your problems ain't their problems. So stop making their problems yours. Now, me personally, I'm in my most feminine because I have stayed to myself, not being bitter, not being too much, not being whatever. Because I mean, I can get somebody if I want to. I really can because they come to me, they reach out to me, they want me, but I don't want them right now. I've already healed from my situations. I've already done with them. Now I'm just like, I have bigger goals now, and I'm like, okay, I got to get these goals done because I have an idea for myself. You know what I'm saying? I got things I want to do for myself and accomplish for myself. And then, whatever comes, so be it. But thing is right now I just don't need nobody in my way with that emotional shit right now. I'm emotional by myself and I allow myself to be. I just don't need nobody that don't understand that to compete with that. I'd be like, nah, just get the fuck out my way. Because at this point, you're competing with me. And I don't want that. Some of these dudes, they're not competing with you over money. They're not competing with you over what you can do or what you bring to the table. Some of these dudes are competing with you over your emotional stability. Some dudes are competing with you over how you are stable spiritually. And it can also apply to your financial piece because, when it comes down to you actually getting it, grinding and doing it all, you a queen. That's why they stay away from the big top dog women. That's why they stay away from them because they cannot compete with them emotionally. Or they'll tear them down behind their back. Or they go to these podcasts and tear down them type of women. But they don't have those type of women. You know what I'm saying? So half of y'all do too much for me. Y'all women, y'all do too much for me. Because y'all like to show out in front of these dudes and expect them to change. No, they're not going to change because you cry one day and the next day and the next day. They may maintain this relationship to keep themselves from being alone, but to be honest, to be truly honest with you, they don't care about none of that. This is a masculine, a manipulative bitch ass dude. They already got an idea on what they want. And 9 times out of 10, they're building what they want. And once they get done, once they bored with you, they're going to go on to the next, and then the next, and then the next, until there ain't no more. So my advice to you is stop holding yourself back, baby. Keep going.